Welcome to the American Academy of Grief Counseling's Videogram on grief in sports. This might seem to be a little bit of a silly video where in regards to individuals who lose so much in this world due to war, tragedy, natural catastrophe. We see all these losses and then we look at first world problems, so to speak, where individuals are sad that their team didn't make the playoffs or their team lost the Super Bowl. And we tend to dismiss those types of losses. We dismiss those types of pains that individuals feel, but they are true feelings and they are true emotional losses for some individuals. And we don't want to disenfranchise that type of feeling. However, at the same time, we want to make sure to monitor that such losses do not become pathological. Obviously, sports can be emotional. The loss or the relocation of a team or someone leaving a particular team as a fan, seeing your team lose, or being on the team itself as the actual player. All of this leads to various bonds within the team structure itself or the team and the fan base itself. And the degree of pain obviously is going to correlate to the degree of investment that an individual put in, the effort of training of the athlete, the effort put into the season itself, the overcoming of obstacles, but not reaching a goal for anyone can be a form of a loss, not reaching a particular goal. And this type of disappointment is a loss, because something that you wanted was not achieved. And this type of loss can occur for the athlete or the player, the coaching staff, or as well as the fan base, collectively upon the whole region and city itself that follows this particular team. So fans have some type of attachment. If you don't have attachment, what's the value in following the team if you don't have some type of personal investment into this particular team? So when it comes to a team, it's not just a random team that you decide to like based on their color, but usually individuals follow a particular team in football, baseball, soccer, basketball, hockey. They follow a particular team because of history, a deep history to the region, how that team has played for a particular city for generations, how this particular team was followed by your father, your grandfather. So it becomes something of an identity, your particular team. It represents who you are. It represents your locality, and it's a sense of pride, especially if you come from a winning tradition. And so these are important things to self-esteem. It's okay to be upset then when something happens, but ... Does the game itself lead to depression? Does it lead to a lack of interest in life itself? Does the particular loss haunt you more than a few days after the game? Are you depressed for months and months because your team lost in the World Series? Does the game lead to violent and emotional outbursts? Do you throw something at the television set and crack it? Are you at a particular game and get involved in a vicious argument or get arrested because of a fight? And we've seen so much of this at particular sporting events where people fight in the stands if their team loses. They fight in the parking lots and people can get hurt. So we have to evaluate the attachment to the team, which is healthy, but we also have to see the unhealthy elements of that attachment if it goes too far. And some ways we can do is relate it to other things in life and loss. It's a game. It sucks that your team lost. Yes, it's horrible. But there are such greater losses, a hierarchy of losses of things that are so much more important. And we mentioned that earlier. Individuals losing family members, catastrophes, war itself. So relate it to one's relationship with others as well. How do your friends and family respond? And are you harming them through your attitude? Relate your behavior with your feelings, but also with your overall health. If your blood pressure is rising so high because of a game, a sporting event, how important is your health to you in regards to this? And how important is it for you to monitor your blood pressure and how angry you get during an event? Is it worth it? And that's something that many sports fans have to come to grips with. So you want to take the appropriate steps then. If you find yourself in these types of situations where you are that angry, where you are prone to outbursts that do not correlate with the value of the event and the loss itself. So it's important to see maybe counselors and health professionals on how to better lower your blood pressure when you're dealing with these events, and to know when to walk away from it. And also review good sportsmanship. Be able to know that we're not always going to win our team, unfortunately. It's part of competition. So if you're not going to win, be able to be a good loser and teach that sportsmanship and be an example to your children, your grandchildren, and show them how good sportsmanship is done without losing your temper and fighting with others. We offer here at AIHCP a grief counseling certification program. Below is a link that leads to various information on the courses and the qualifications for professionals who are interested in taking these courses. Our phone number is 330-652-7776. And our email is info@aihcp.org. So if you think you might have a problem with sports where your reactions are a little too extreme for the event itself, then you're definitely going to want to look and reevaluate some of the things that we mentioned in this video, and also look to protect your own health, and also see the example that you're setting for your children and grandchildren. I'd like to thank you for listening, and have a good day.